2, 3, funk it.
My darling, I love you, 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 I l
Hi guys.
Hi!
Welcome back.
Do you like our new setting? Not new setting, but just
Well,
the festive.
we're in Cara's with a little tree behind us.
Yeah. Courtesy of me, Leah, myself. I said that.
Me, Leah, myself.
My sister and my mum.
Yep.
Because if we said it was just us, they'd be like,
You'd be
"Excuse
like, beg your pardon.
me."
But there's like little girl angels on it, and there's 4, like one for me, one for Cara, one for Cara's sister, and one for her little niece.
Because my mum was like, "You're my 4 angels."
My four girlies.
I was like, "You don't need to tell me, mum."
But we're doing a little mukbang.
We are. Because we were like, so we asked them some questions. So, yeah, we're just going to do the most Scottish thing probably and have a Chinese and eat while we do it.
Yep.
Because why would we not?
Little assumptions, get to know us, like Q&A.
So we put them on Instagram.
Put them on Instagram to see what people said. If they had any, we were actually really nervous that nobody would answer us.
People were actually so nice.
Aye,
and
like so many people got back to us. It was so nice of them. And if you just want to eat with us,
go eat a Chinese. I would highly recommend it. And we actually haven't had one in a while, so
we're just like, you know what, we're quite proud of ourselves. We've kind of like started the channel, and we're just celebrating us. Thank you.
And we're just enjoying it.
We're having so much fun, and it's something that like for years we kind of put off, and we were worried about like judgment and stuff, and see now that we've done it, we really don't care. Like we were talking about that earlier, we're so happy with it.
I think more so in terms of, so Leah edits them and will send me it
once they're edited,
because we can see it before it kind of goes up, and I don't even kind of feel that I'm like, oh,
and
we're comfortable.
We're really quite like worry watch, so like we're quite nitpicky about things.
We're really picky about things, but I'm very proud of ourselves in the sense where we're not
just like oh,
I don't want you to put that up because
I don't look this way in it. And like
we're just literally just showing you
just us.
And it's a lot of fun, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, we're really loving it. Look at chiplets.
Do you know, I've actually had a few people, and that's the good thing, because Leah, when we were talking, when I'd said about doing it, I was like, and we are really good eaters, like we don't chew our mouth so we're very polite, so it'll be fine to watch us. You won't get like the itch.
But I will say, did I leave the prawn crackers in the kitchen?
Yeah. I'm gonna go get them.
Like a wee bit, aye.
That's fine.
Just to, if you hear the crunch, I apologise, but can't help it. A little cracker. Just gonna tuck in while Cara's getting these crackers.
Enjoy that? That good?
Well, that's a good bit.
So like, that's what I was actually going to say to you. I had like people messaging us, it's like maybe like on a Wednesday or a Sunday when we put the little thing on Instagram saying videos up, like blah blah blah. I've had people messaging me like, it's actually really nice, like my brain's not working, but like, good for you doing what you do. I've always wanted to do YouTube. I'm like, see,
loads of people want to do it. You're just scared to like other people are going to see, which is a horrible way to like think about it. We've lived that like that way that long that we were just putting off stuff that we really wanted to do because we were scared we were going to get slagged for it. And you can't live your life like that.
No, you can't. Oh, I'm very aware of it. I'll be eating.
It's all good.
That's a good sweet and sour, isn't it?
It's delicious.
So we had put online. Sorry, I get stuck with it.
Takes one bite.
It was rice as well. It was rice. Sorry, my dad's scruffing food crisps out there. Hear him? Excuse me.
I'm going to just put these down here so the rustling's not out the mic.
That's really good.
ASMR. Who do we think we are?
I love that, hearing that bit. And you know as well, I like watching these sometimes just to be like, what you eating?
I'm so nosy.
I really do. I mean, we'll get to the assumptions eventually.
We're too busy eating, we're really hungry.
The first one is actually if we think we'll marry our current boyfriend.
I mean, I wouldn't be going out with them for the length of time that I have if I didn't want to.
6.5 years is
It's a long
a
time.
long time.
And you're not, I'm not in it to waste my time. Like, I'm not just there because like I want, like obviously you want company, like that's right.
Aye,
But you're not with someone just to like
Just
pass
for
the
company.
time until you meet the person that you want to be with. Like,
yeah.
no, definitely. And I mean, in the next like, I would say 5 years, I would quite like an engagement ring, you know.
Aye, that's like that was another question. It was like, what's your 5-year plan? That's in the 5-year plan.
Definitely.
For us
but
anyway, just, I don't know, I've always been like, I want to be engaged, not like necessarily married, but I want to be engaged before I'm 30.
not that you can't, like, I know you can't
No.
like put your life like in a timeline, like life, that's not the way it works, but you can have goals. Like that's a goal that we've got. That what?
There's a bone in it. Stop. Why is there a bone in it?
It must be like thigh.
Leah, I was thinking, I was
okay?
like, I'm fine. I
Is
got
it
it.
put you off?
No,
You sure?
I'm hungry. But yeah, that's nice. Like that is a 5-year plan.
Like,
Move out,
Get a dog.
get a dog because we've already picked out our dogs. Excited.
A little Shiba Inu. Can't wait.
Mhm.
Me and Matt have actually been talking about if we would want a cat and that. And we're not really cat people.
That's not like me.
No. And I was kind of like, actually, like, I think I would maybe get one. And then I remembered they've got litter boxes. And I was like, nah, I'm not doing that, sorry.
We've just never been a cat family, just because
I was really allergic.
I had dogs when I was younger. I think that's why you're so excited, because
I've
you've
never
never had a dog.
pet. I had a fish for 5 minutes.
Our mum gave it away.
She did. She gave it to my cousin. She was like, I want it at the shows. And my mum was like, do you know who would love that? Your cousin, your little cousin. He's never had a fish. And I was like, neither have I. She was like, I bet like you don't really need it. And I'm like, who needs a fish, Elizabeth? Do tell. Who needs one?
Aye, who does? But that is like the 5-year plan, so we're moving out. We might be doing this, we never know. Not this, but like just still doing
Not
usual-
eating, but like doing it.
We'll definitely
Probably
still
still
be
eating.
eating. More holidays.
Definitely travelling constantly. Like
No,
this
that's
is
not the 5-year plan, but
no, but
it'll be in it.
we don't really like, we don't go out every weekend like normally, like pre-COVID. We save for like holidays, and good holidays that like we went to Mexico at 19. Like it's so
I'm so
weird.
surprised we were allowed to do that.
I know, I'm surprised our mums and dads let us, because we're our
know.
parents, compared to like our boyfriend's parents, our parents are like, we're always a bit stricter when we were younger.
Aye.
So I'm shocked that they let us. That was like a 9-hour flight.
I'd never been on a long haul flight before.
Yeah, you had.
The longest I'd been to was Greece, which was 4 hours. Chris slept for 6 of them.
The 9 hour, like 8 hours 45 minutes. Christopher slept 6 hours, woke up,
Had a meal.
had something to eat, and then played my DS for the duration.
3-hour flight he was basically on.
I mean, lucky him. Martin literally played. He had like a Game Boy app on his phone, and he played that for 9 hours. Didn't really bev to me.
He didn't.
He didn't. He actually didn't.
Me and Leah just spoke.
The two of us were like watching films at the same time, like
We
going
synced
3, 2,
them
1,
up.
3, 2, 1,
Play.
play.
So because you've only got like the one screen with the headset. But no, that's what we'll be doing. And then you don't want to plan too much, because you're still, it's good to have a plan, but not every plan works out like in that sense. So but no, it
We've
is,
answered that.
it's exciting. There was another one, actually I already know this one because I remember reading it and I was like, that's a good question to come up with, so thanks for that. If you were a character from Sex and the City, who would you be?
You're definitely Charlotte.
I'm Charlotte.
100%. Such a prude.
It's not like I'm a prude, but it's not as if I'm like, oh my god.
You're not prissy,
No, I'm not prissy. That's what I should say.
but you're not like,
I'm just a prude.
you're just quite prudish. I would say I'm like maybe a little mixture of like...
I would, not Miranda.
No, not Miranda.
Maybe Miranda's browns.
Not really.
Sell yourself out with that, him.
I would say like a mix of like, I don't know, because Carrie annoyed me in the Sex and the City.
Ah, yeah, she
like,
really annoys me.
Her decisions riled me.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if that's a popular opinion or not, but she was just a very indecisive woman, and it annoyed me.
Aye, but we are like SGP on the level where we have a shopping problem, like a spending problem.
I need
reined in.
Definitely. And I'm not like, if Cara's ever like, oh, I kind of want this, I'm not the person to go to and be like,
she's
should
really
I get that?
She's great in the sense where she'll be like, buy it, do it, like
treat yourself,
do it.
Like,
but see, sometimes where you're like, I really know I shouldn't buy this. She goes, just get it. And I'm like,
my slogans,
right.
it's only money. I can't take it with you. But I'm a good saver when I want to be. This year has just been a write-off. See, people are like, I've saved so much money in lockdown. How we've spent a fortune.
How have you spent? I was talking to a customer about that the other day and she was like, I spent so much money in lockdown. I was like, I hear you.
I think it's because you feel sorry for yourself. So,
quite possibly, yes.
I would say maybe a mixture of like Samantha.
Wee bit of Samantha's in there, isn't there?
Samantha and like a little bit of Sarah Jessica, but just
surely
not.
have to get a wee bit of Samantha. No matter where on the
You know
scale,
what?
you got a bit of Samantha. We actually had, do we have any bad habits?
I have a many.
What? How many you got?
How much time you got?
We both really badly.
We like, it's a, if we're anxious or worrying about it, we both pick like the skin around our nails, and it is an awful habit. Like, it's just not a nice habit.
No.
And it's painful. Like, I
It's
don't realise
sore.
I'm doing it, and then I notice my hands bleeding, and I'm like,
I've done it for years, so my mum was always
Aye,
like,
my
I'm
mum
taking you to the
hated it.
doctor. I have such a bad habit of playing with my eyebrow. This like eyebrow when I'm nervous or anxious about
the
anything.
worst habit.
I'm so bad at it, aren't I?
She literally sits like this, and I was like, Cara.
It's like, which sounds very strange, but it's just, it's
like
a
a
bad
comfort
habit.
thing.
It is, it's like, I don't even know, it's just like,
You just feel better.
saying that out loud might be a wee bit weird.
But what other bad habit?
Whispering.
She whispers constantly.
That's
like,
a
I
bad
have to like
habit.
nudge her all the time.
Aye.
And she doesn't know she's doing it. She goes,
No, I don't.
You're
I think I'm louder in my head than what
She's
I
not.
am.
She's really not.
And
You either whisper or she goes, what?
Aye.
And you're like, why are you
Do you know how I
screaming?
think it's getting worse as well? See, when in work, when you get the mask, people can't hear you, so I'm like shouting more, and then
I don't know what people are saying.
No, I
I
don't.
didn't realise how much I rely on
Especially-
reading people's lips.
Especially with the shield up, like between the mask
till.
and the shield at the till, like the glass. I have no idea. People talk to me, I go, sorry.
And it was sat in me for a second.
That would have been me. They would just have been dirty pieces. They would have been like.
Your mum's so all visible without this.
What was the question? You get any bad habits?
I like scratching.
No, that's just because like
I have a habit, I've got eczema.
and it gets itchy, but she can't like
So I'll
touch
like
it.
do this dead quick.
And I'll be like, Leah!
Mum shouts at me now as well, and he does this. Like, see the way you would with a chin.
Oh, somebody said, what is a hangover cure?
We don't eat when we're hungover until about 5 o'clock.
I don't understand when people can do that.
We just drink loads, so we like have like a red Lucozade,
Or a blue Powerade.
blue Powerade,
Lucozade Sport.
full fat Coke, get your sugars back, water. Be
Those
sick the water, because if you have drink it too much,
You'll be sick.
you'll be sick.
Get those electrolytes back.
And then about 5:30 we'll get a Happy Meal or a Chinese or something. That's it.
It used to always be that Leah's dad's, either my dad or Leah's dad always picks up and we would stay together the next day.
We would watch thrillers
Because
all
we
day.
would just be suffering together. And we would watch thrillers all day, and all we would do was drink our juice, and then maybe about 5 o'clock at night No, sometimes your dad would sometimes get a 3 cheeseburger Happy Meal. And we would lie in the fetal position just eating a cheeseburger.
Watching TV.
But we usually get a Chinese.
Watching Drag Race.
But not till like 5 o'clock at night. See people that are like,
I can't eat like first thing in the morning, like, and I know a lot of people's thing is they're dead hungry when they're hungover, and I physically can't think about food. Another assumption I remember we did have, you've got it wrote down, is Cara's the mum on a night out.
so many people think that, don't they?
Aye, I think it's because out of the 2 years I'm like more the bad influence than you.
Aye.
I
No,
would say
she's
so.
just like, I'm quite easily swayed. That's probably what it is.
Whereas I'm like, Mum will do that. And
I
you're
like owns it and
"What?"
I'm like, alright then.
Fine.
Like, fine. But like, between the 2 of us, I'm maternal, but you're probably the most maternal, like both of us.
Aye, I would say I'm more maternal.
So that does surprise me. So people just always like assume it's me, but we're usually as drunk as each other on a night out.
And like it would more be like who's a liability like when we were younger, but now we kind of like we don't really drink to that anymore.
No.
It's because like we know how badly we'll suffer the next day,
And sometimes I can't.
and
physically
sometimes
do
you
it.
do it on accident. Like I've
It
like
sneaks up on you.
you like don't realise you're getting drunk. Like we're back. I don't know why I said that. We're back. We're back.
They don't know when we're back.
Emma! The condensation.
I don't even know what happened there.
No, how it's like a bit.
Oh,
when
there's
it's-
salt and chili is there.
That looks good.
That does look good.
No, how like when it's been like in a container and it like just starts like condensation.
What, did it hit you?
I like pinged up into my eye.
Rude. Just be honest, been like,
Do you watch us eat some chicken and can't find a bone? We're not funny.
not funny.
We actually did think that would be a good video idea. Doing like,
Let us know if you think it would be.
I think that would be really funny because you get some crackers on there. But do you not remember when you were younger and you like if you were at a sleepover, you would all do that, and it would always just be like weird old men or willies out all the time. I'll edit that out. wouldn't I?
Your mum's like that. What were
You
you
did
doing?
what? I'll delete it.
Like, I didn't ask. We were talking about this as well. Somebody that we know or at our school got the Jonas Brothers on it once. And I want to know who it is.
I can't
See
remember who it was.
see if you are watching this and
You went
know
to
who
St
it
Andrews
is.
High School.
Let us know.
Tell us, we've been talking about this. Another thing we Shona. We're not drinking wine, don't worry.
No.
I don't care.
I used in another thing
Anyway, that's my mum. Cara, my head looks massive. Is that how it says?
Why do you do that as I'm drinking? It doesn't look, it's because you were like that. Massive.
Apparently, big forehead's a sign of beauty.
2 domes right here.
Doink.
I'll get back to doing what we should be doing. Someone asked that we actually wished that we were both lived together and were single for
Living a
a
hot girl summer.
hot girl summer.
Well, we do love Meg the Stallion, but love her. But we no, we
No.
would be awful at being single. Awful.
I would be atrocious at it.
I don't understand. Like, if I feel like if someone was flirting with me, how would I not laugh?
And I'm quite an awkward person.
Aye. And like
So-
carrots, imagine somebody was like, "Do you want to date me?"
Oh.
You would be like that.
Oh, I got shivers there. I would just be like,
Imagine if someone asked you, like they phoned you in like the middle of the night, and they're like, "Do you come over?" You'd be like, "Indeed, I do."
I walk to your house.
For what? For what? Just a minute. For what?
I'm like, something wrong.
We
But
wouldn't be in them if we weren't.
I think if we were single, we would just, we would spend the same, we would spend the same, oh man, my nose.
There's jalapeno in there. We had maybe like worked full time younger. We would have probably have had a flat together before we moved out with boyfriends. But we're 24. We've both been in long term relationships. Like
And we both basically stay with each other all the time anyway, so
and we're going to be neighbours. We've got it all planned out. Don't worry.
we're going to live walking
Walking
Towards
distance. walking distance from each other.
So we walk our dogs every day.
I'll be like, Cara, meet me at the corner, I've got 2 coffees.
Cause me and Leah live, like there's only a wee lane behind.
Aye, we literally live like a minute away
A
from
street
each other.
apart. So we couldn't go if we living that close together to
To like see if like I was like, Cara, I don't know what that scenario was going to be.
I know what it was.
But,
Like, I need to take a pregnancy test.
oh, my mum doesn't know I've done that.
I mean when you're older, of course.
I don't know where babes come from.
Need to be close together. Because say for all like
we panic
Aye.
about.
but
most
say we were
things.
older, right, like, because it's not going to happen anytime soon.
No.
Say we were like a few years
cool.
and maybe you were like, I think I am. I know you would be phoning me because you would be like, I think I am. And I would need to come.
Aye, definitely.
I'd be like, alright, I'll go buy it.
I'll come get
I'll be
you.
there now. If that was we lived apart.
I'd be crying the full time until Cara got there. Another question we did have, I've just remembered it, that I didn't write down, is what fake tan do we use?
Oh yeah.
So it's NYX lip liner in nude truffle, Primark.
You said
What?
a question was what fake tan do we use? Did you not see me like staring at you? I thought you would then. I thought you were like, how do you really know? You were like, people ask what fake tan we use.
Alright, so it's fake tan. We both actually use, like, it depends on the occasion, but it's a fake tan from Primark. It's in a white bottle with like a brown lid. It's £3.50. Really good.
It's so good.
Really, really good. Or there's another one in Primark and it's £7 and it's the white bottle with the black lid. It kind of looks like a dupe for Saint Tropez.
It does a little bit. I've not thought of it that way. What does?
They two kind of, like, if we're tanning, day to day it's like Bondi, liquid gold oil spray.
Yeah.
Or skinny tan face drops.
I don't think there's a tan we've not
We've tried every that could maybe be a video we do. It's because we have tried every fake tan in the market and I guarantee we have.
Aye. Like I would hate
Patchy tan.
Like I would hate this because sometimes in certain lights we always think our hands are going to look darker because now like just they do.
But that last video, the lighting and stuff, our hands looked really dark.
We did and I was like,
Whereas they weren't in person.
no.
But
Whereas look, they look lighter they do.
aye, they look a lot paler.
But it's probably because my
I mean,
Leah.
Cara,
You've been about with me for too long. That question that Leah was answering was what's her like favourite lip combo go to. So you can answer that one.
yeah, it's actually Antonia, the girl that does makeup if we're ever going on like a night out or anything.
Was it Tony that asked?
Aye, it was Antonia that asked. She's ACD makeup on Instagram and she is the best. We've both never went to someone that's done a makeup before and been like, do what you want. Like we're pure control.
I can't
the
do
two
that.
years are pure control freaks. Whereas with Antonia, you can be like, right, this is what I'm wearing. Go ahead.
Aye. I show her maybe the colours that I'm wearing.
And like I
let
just
her.
let her run with it. Like, you just trust her judgment and see if there's anything you don't like. She's like, tell me.
We'll
Like,
fix it before you go, honey.
just now it is the NYX like regular lip liner in nude truffle. It's a Primark lipstick and we're really bigging up Primark Beauty.
Really? Yeah.
Matte Luxe or something in shade caramel and Fenty Glow in Fenty lip.
So someone actually asked if we prefer college or uni. It was quite a good one.
I would say
Well, kind of neither, but
probably neither.
Sure.
I'm in my final year for uni, so it's very stressful. With uni, I feel like I'm in a burning building and I need to get out. Like, I
know.
I don't have the words. Like, I find it very stressful. I'm glad I'm almost finished. Like, do I know what I want to do with my degree? No, I'll have it. But I would say I prefer like how relaxed college was in comparison to uni.
That case study I've been doing recently, oh my god, I hate it. I hate it. But like in my, basically like I've just started uni but I'm in a third year, so I've really not been able to experience like uni life. Like it's been all online, like all my classes, all, like seminars, everything. So I've not really kind of, which for a first year, like I've been quite lucky in the sense where it's been a bit more.
You've still made friends.
Not as stressed. That was saying really, like one of the things that's actually been really good to come out of uni is I've actually met like some really like lovely people, because I've never met them in real life. Like I chat to them like every day and then like every week. That's kind of like one thing. Like I also like I made great people from college as well, but I don't know, like we still stay at home as well, so like we
it's
never
not like a uni experience
we
where you're in
would
halls.
never get to experience that anyway, like the living halls.
It doesn't interest me, because I would actually end up fighting because people leave halls dead messy and I'm just not for that. Why do you want to live in filth where you're raising a barn? It's just unnecessary, Karen, you know it is, like dirty dishes everywhere.
No need.
There isn't.
You wash your dishes.
I would honestly, like, see if people just kept leaving stuff, I would pile it up and I'd put it in their room.
Aye.
I would be like the enemy.
Aye. But
I
you would.
Because why? Why should I need to live in your
That's what
shite?
you do. See something annoying you,
Do
put
it.
all the dishes they leave in their room.
Yeah.
So it is asked, were we ever like badly behaved when we were growing up? Like were we ever suspended or expelled from school? And the answer to that is
Never.
no.
Never. We were, for lack of a better word, absolute shite bags.
Oh, I don't know. I was just like.
And we were just
didn't.
never in trouble.
No.
Really. Well, except first year in, believe it or not, business class. I'll never let this go. See, the day I get dropped into that ground, I will not let it go.
Dropped into that.
I won't. So, a little story time in between. In first year at high school, you had to do that. I don't know if other schools did this. It's like a little webcam, and you had to like go on and like say facts about yourself and like your interests. Make a little slideshow, but you had to insert like a webcam bit in it. Like everyone was just carrying on, like, and so I was as well. Like I didn't want to seem to be like the loser that was like, I love
you do like
brat stills
You do.
when I'm 12. Like, do you know what I mean?
How's it acceptable in primary 7 but it isn't acceptable in first year?
Tell me that, because I actually still have Bratz games for my DS and I still play them. So there. And I've had a slight Animal Crossing addiction for many years. So we were doing these wee videos and everyone was carrying on, and like the teacher just decided to make an example of me, and gathered everyone in the class around my computer, and she went, this is what not to do, and played my slideshow, and I was so embarrassed. I was raging. I was like,
No wonder.
I started crying because I was so embarrassed, and she was like, I don't have time for your crocodile tears, get out my class. And I like stood outside the class and I was like, you're picking me. The joke's on you, miss, because got business degree now.
So
Beach.
that I got was like detention
5 minutes
for being 5 minutes late. I didn't even get like
a warning.
no like a punishment exercise.
No, I've never had a punny. I've just
Punny.
a punny.
The Scottish slang. I've seen that. I don't even know if it is. Surely.
A punny.
But
I
no.
don't know.
We were very much quite boring in
We
that
were quite
sense.
good at two shoes in that sense.
Yeah. Somebody, that's maybe just like the last one. It's if like we've ever been embarrassed at each other.
No, but like I know there's things that like happen and I know it embarrasses you, but like I'm not embarrassed. Like I'm embarrassed because I know, like I feel bad because I know you're embarrassed. Does that make sense?
Aye.
So like
Like if I feel embarrassed, you feel embarrassed.
I feel like, oh no,
Aye.
what's the sin? She's gonna be so embarrassed.
Aye, it's like you feel for them.
Aye. So like, if we give an example.
I think you've got an example in mind.
I do.
Well,
I definitely do.
there we go.
So Cara's got like this habit of like saying things in the wrong context like, all the time. In one time.
you're really going to out me.
It's funny. It's really funny. We were like, and like the two and the boys had went out for something to eat, and we were really wanting dessert. We were going to get bubble tea. We couldn't find anywhere. So we walked past this dessert shop, and know how they have like little display desserts.
That was the one
And
I should have used.
That's what Cara meant to say, and instead she went, oh look at the window, they've got loads of prototypes. Prototypes. I love that story.
said it.
That's exactly what she said.
Look, the prototype. I'm seeing now. That's the voice to say it all the time. I just remember when we were in. I'm knackered, man. That one.
No,
The other bad one was when we were in New York, and we went
oh
into
my
the
god,
travel agent.
we were going to price it at the travel agents because it's all for us. It was always been cheaper online, but we thought we'll go in, check, we'll go and look at like wee books, look at hotels,
compare.
and we were in Thomas Cook.
I think so. But it was a travel agent anyway. And you know how like travel agents will have like portraits, like maybe like the Eiffel Tower and like
They had like a kids zone, so there was like loads of like drawings and stuff on the wall for kids. And Cara, we were all sitting and Cara went, what a lovely, what a lovely mural. Instead of mural. And me and Chris, the travel agent hadn't came over yet, and Martin hadn't heard you, and me and Chris were like, oh my god, what she just said. And then the travel agent came and we were like this.
Your shoulders going.
And I do it all
like
the time.
I really need to think before I speak.
Oh no, it's funny.
'Cause
I
I
really
think-
enjoy it. You were so sure you were right.
I
and it
was.
was really funny.
Like I was like, look at that prototype.
Wonderful Christmas time.
These really do highlight how weird we are.
Cara, we actually, like, I'll be editing this back and I'm going to be like, what the
We've actually been very
Because
good.
we go off on tangents so easily.
We do. I know. We try and make them, but it's like fun or like
Funny because there's so much like sad now. Like I feel like every other thing you hear is bad news, and like this is a wee escape for us as well, where we just sit and have a laugh for like an hour or two, like filming. So it is really fun for the 2 years. So
I've actually like to be tree in the back.
do you know, it's so cute.
just a little bit
And
more
guys,
festive.
this is actually on a new camera.
It is. That's how it makes you so much clearer, and they're like, whoa, look at their faces.
Yeah. But we've bought the Canon G7X. Who are we? Bougie.
I mean, I don't know who we think we are.
I actually don't know. No, I really don't.
But our plans for New Year got cancelled, so we've got money back.
So the money back for that, we've bought a new camera. We're investing. We don't have hobbies. What we may do.
So this is like a little hobby.
We're going to do a little gift exchange. We're going to film it.
A little gift exchange.
Oh my god, I'm so excited because I think you will piss your pants. I think, like, I'm really happy what I've bought you.
I'm happy I bought you too.
I
But
think
you have really...
You'll make me cry, I think.
I think there's wee bits in it that'll make you
And
cry.
I always cry.
I like making Leah cry.
You do enjoy quite letting me cry.
Makes me feel special.
Aye.
This video I think is just us talking
Shite. My mum was like, Leah, I really think you should watch your language on the channel. And my mum was like, that's shite.
Yeah.
So that is, excuse me, that's today's video done. We're full. I need to get this food away from my face.
because you're going to heave in my face.
That's us for today's video. We're going to
Skedaddle.
skedaddle. Thank you so much to anyone that's watched.
I know. I hope it's been a good one.
I hope it actually makes sense because we've talked so much rubbish.
Be back very soon.
We'll be back with our next video, which will
Christmas
probably
bits.
be like our Christmas gift exchange.
Which is so exciting.
It's very exciting.
Oh!
Thank you so much to anyone that's watched.
Well, thank you.
Always
Always appreciate it.
Yep. And any comment suggestions of like videos you would like to see would be amazing. And we really appreciate every like, subscribe and comment.
We do.
So great. Thank you so much. Take care, guys.
Bye.
Bye.